started, shall we? So in today's video, I am going to be using two of my all-time favorite small businesses. These are my girls, y'all. Amber Dips a Lot and MVP Nail Designs. Y'all need to get you some, okay? Fall mani kit that MVP Nails came out with, and then these came from Amber Dips. We'll be using our Savvyland full cover stiletto nail tips today. This one is an absolute beauty. So this is what she looks like. Absolutely stunning. And then we have our chrome powders here, and then we have our blue to purple hue, and then we have our Flakie. So this is our Hyper Chameleon Chrome and our Galaxy nails, and this is the Hyper Flakie, and this is matte versus glossy. So yeah, so this is what we're gonna be using for the nails. Let's jump into it, shall we? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and etch these. I'm gonna go ahead and just lightly take the shine off the tops of these so that way the product sticks to the nail. So please, in the comments, please let me know if you would like to see my entire filing routine, and if that is something that you are interested in, please let me know. Thank y'all for being here. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and dust all that off. I even dust the underside off as well. This is the fluffy, flaky acrylic powder, and you breathe wrong. Ah! And then I do that, you know? So beautiful, look at that. Oh yes, oh yes. So, for my thumb, it's a thin layer of base coat on my nail. You want to make sure you get to the edges, but you do not want to touch your skin, as that can cause irritation and all that. If you do, make sure you use a cleanup brush. So I always start at the end first. And then that way, by the time I get down to my cuticle, it's not going to flood that cuticle area. You put this is where the powder is going to go. I'm just taking some alcohol and cleaning that up. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to take the end of this. Alright, so I don't know what happened, but it stopped recording. So this is what I have so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and push that down into the base coat. Make sure there's nothing sticking up. Look at that sparkle, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to flash cure this. I'm going to do 30 seconds, and then we'll go back in and we'll do another coat, 30 seconds, and then we'll go back and do a full 60 after the entire step. And take my little fluffy brush here, clean that off. Whoa, that is really cool, you guys. Look how beautiful. Now remember, I just want to do like the outside portion. So I'm just making sure that it kind of all looks like. And then you want to make sure you wipe your brush off before you put it back in your base coat. Alright, so this time I'm going to fill in the spots down here where there's already some bigger ones. And then I'm going to take this side, I'm going to try to get it right down into the flakies. Oh yeah. You do this before you cure, so it's out and away from your cuticle area. Like so. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're going to cure that for another 30 seconds. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and dust her off. I need some right here up in this corner. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, yes. I need some right there. So I'm just going to add a tiny touch. Just like that. Oh yeah. Alright, I think we are good to go. So that's what she's looking like, guys. A little messy right now, but it's all worth it. It is all worth it. So just smash all them glitters down in there. Oh, I love it. Make sure you're wearing gloves too, by the way. Don't do what I did. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cure that. Before you do, always make sure you take your whatever handy dandy tool you got. And just clean around the edges the best you can. Cure for 30 seconds. Rub this off. So I just kind of go in circles like so. Make sure to cure the underside as well, because you do get some of this kind of on the bottom here, and it does get sticky. I think she is so cool looking, so different. Alright, for this one we're going to do a full flaky nail. Now remember, you do not need a lot, just a small amount. So I hold my finger down. And then what we're going to do is you're just going to lay that right on top of the flakies. Push down. make sure I get the size as well. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and tap that in. You want to tap as many flakies in as you possibly can. It's still a little wet in some areas. Go ahead and dip again as the base coat will soak up remaining powder on there. Alright, so now you're going to go around the outside again. Alright, so go ahead and cure her for 30 seconds. Dust your finger. Alright guys, so for my middle nail, my little notes. So what we're gonna do is, it's funny, this is my nail. Isn't that funny? It's actually upside down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this one, and it's gonna go off down to the side like this. Right, and then we're going to use this color here as the top and the bottom solid color. So I'm doubly hoping that this works out. Yeah, so hoping this works out. And then we will add our little like white in there to make it look like it's kind of splitting, you know, galaxy wise. One of my thin brushes here. This is my number 7. I'm just gonna use this. Put a little bit of base coat in here, so that way we have a little bit more. You want to put it on something so you have a little bit more control over where your base coat's going, because with the brush it holds so much product. With the big brush, I should say, it holds so much product that it may flood and go elsewhere, and then you just have to go with it. And yeah, so that's just my thought on it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just going to do this. I'm trying to think how I want it in my head. So that is our outline. So I'm just going to use the rest of my brush to go ahead and put the base coat on inside of those lines, because we really want to do the white first. We don't want to do the chrome yet. We want to make sure we can do the white first so it's done and nothing happens. And you definitely want to make sure you have enough base coat on here. Not a crap ton, obviously, but enough. And I don't want that to really run that much either. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour this over like so. Now, this one is from Amber Dips a Lot. And let me tell you, this is so fluffy and airy, you guys. Oh my gosh. It is so beautiful. Look at that. 2 coats of that. Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put my finger down inside and just kind of pat it on my nail. So that way I know it's at least getting covered. Alright, so let's go ahead and dust it off. You definitely want to make sure you know where your lines are. So what you do is you shake all the flakies up to the top here. And as you can see that form right there. Alright, so I'm just going to go back in. Oh yeah, look at that. That's gonna be class. Oh, that is awesome. Alright, we're gonna pat some of that off there. Wow. Okay. So, go ahead and push this into the base coat. I'm gonna go back in for a 30-second cure. Alright, let's go ahead and dust this beautiful nail off. Oh my gosh, you guys. I told you, they have some of the most beautiful products. Like, oops, I forgot to do that. That's okay. If you do forget to go around the little edges, that's okay, because we can get it with our drill. Oh my god, look at that! What do you guys think? Beautiful. Beautiful, darling. Alright. So, we're going to set her up there. Then we're going to get our chroming powders. And we're going to tap the top of it. Now, this one is also from MVPNaildesigns. I recently did a live. If you guys sat through my entire 2-hour live for support, let me know in the comments below. Just look at that. Ugh, love it. But yeah, let me know. I did my first live ever for the unboxing of this. So if you haven't seen it, I will make sure I put it in the description on Instagram for you guys. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but MVP Nails has been there for me since day one, y'all. And I hope I do her justice with this set. Okay. Okay, so I did that. I want to give it a little bit of depth. It looks black right now, but let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and cure the bottom portion of this for 30 seconds. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna dust that off. So that's just the base layer right here. So let's go ahead and do the top portion now. With that base layer, that's going to help it give it a little bit of structure to the nail. I mean, I don't want to go over. You don't want to overlap this because you kind of want it to poke out per se. So that looks like it's popping out, I guess, if that makes sense. So don't go too far up to the cuticle. Keep your finger held down. Just kind of go around. Fill in any area that you can't see. I don't know if I should dip in. Oh my god, it's already chroming and I haven't even done anything. Look at my finger, y'all. How was that already chroming on my finger? Y'all, I'm trying to save as much of this as possible. probably overkill, but I don't care. You always want to make sure you kind of get the back of it too. It's more of an orange hue than I thought. But once we chrome it, it'll be even better. Alright guys, so I went ahead and chromed this one. Look at that. Look how freaking cool that looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it with a no wipe top coat, because you have to have a no wipe top coat. And I'm almost out. So I'm just basically going to go over this. Look, I'm dry here. Dry as the bone. So you want to make sure the lines that you did for your other one shows up really nice. It is kind of hard to see where I put the line. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that for 10 seconds. Just trying to make sure you get all the sides and everything. Okay, now I'm gonna take what's around my finger off. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So that's what she's looking like. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Alright. So let's go ahead and dip in. Ooh. I'm gonna tap off. Ain't she beautiful? Just gonna tap all these in. Go along the sides like this so there's nothing sticking down. Take the bottom and do this. So make sure you clean it around here. Cure that for 30 seconds. We're gonna brush that off. Now I always go like this in circles so that way you know you're really getting them off there. And then do the underside as well. So you just get whatever has fallen inside there. And voila! Alright, so this one right here, I want to leave this light. As you can see, this one is darker because this has more flakies on it, so I kind of want to show the actual flakes. And then this one is showing how dark it can get. So that is what they're looking like so far. This reminds me of an actual like Milky Way almost. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this set so far and what you guys think of the products that I am using. Absolutely adore them. Look, I'm finally done. What do you guys think? This is how the pinky came out. Thought I was recording, but I guess not. So next we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our watercolor on. Galaxy Shimmer Solid Watercolor that I got for nails. There is 12 colors in here. Look at those, you guys. They're so tiny, but they are the cutest, right? So, because I want to put it on this nail to give it a little bit more depth around the top here before I top coat it. So, that's what I'm going to do. I have a little cup of water here. There they are, you guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Ugh, it's so cool. Alright, let's go ahead and top coat these beauties, and then, oh no, that would have been all bad. So I am using the IBD gel no wipe top coat to encapsulate the glitters. 30 seconds is all this is for, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure this real quick. Alright, that's what she's looking like. We're gonna put a couple coats on. Especially with this, remember to hold your finger down. Just want to make sure you seal all of that in. Wow, that looks cool. Holy crap. You ready? Bam. What do you think? I love that one that you can just see my nail through it. I just think it looks so freaking cool. Let me know in the comments what you guys think down below. Thank you so much for watching. You are not going to want to miss out on these beautiful high quality products. Check out the website MVPNaildesigns.com. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And I'll see you peeps on the flip side. Bye!